Hi there guys, this is BR Torog bringing you another audio commentary, and today I'm going to show you a normal 4 warpgate build, and this game is going to be similar-ish to the last game. You might have noticed I do the same build, like I'm making more than one video for the same build. I like to repeat things because what wins games is not just the build itself, it's usually small little things which are really important to keep track of, and that's what's going to progress you as a better player overall. You know, there's obviously macro, micro, and mechanics, and these are the things you should work on first. But after that, you're going to have your build order, and then you're going to be like, you know, how am I going to start winning games? And actually, I'm a really low APM player. I'm a D+ player in StarCraft 1, but I'm sort of quite an observant person, and I learn really quickly. So for me, the new metagame that is StarCraft 2 is sort of a great playground for me. I really enjoy it. It gets me thinking a lot, and this is sort of the advantage that I like to have over other players. So this is a PvZ on Lost Temple. This is actually Craft Cup. I think it's the second round. And I do a very normal build. I build my 9 pylon, then I scout, and then I go to his next base, which I pretty much am sure he's there, because otherwise the Overlord would come this way. So I go 13 gate, then I'll get my gas, and everything's really normal, you know, gas, cybernetics core, pylon, you know, or whatever the build order is. Okay, I make a small little mistake here. I see his drone, and I try to intercept it because I know he's about to expand. If he expands, and by the way, this is in a hatchery before pool. If he expands, then, well, too bad for me. If he didn't, I would do exactly the same thing that I do last game. I'd block the expansion, put a pylon down, and then I'd probably go for warpgate and screw him over. As I'm not very good at PvZ, and I'm not very good at doing the standard build order, though I will do that later, which is 3 warpgate into expand with pressure. That's sort of the best PvZ build that I've seen. Noni does it quite a lot. In the future I'll do a VOD on that, but today I'm just going to do 4 warpgate because this guy was like 1-300-ish, and I reckon that he was just going to die to 4 warpgate. So, a few little things here. You scout the Zerg base. You know, check out what Zerg is doing. What is he going? He's getting his spawning pool late. He's getting his gas. When I say late, I mean he's getting it after his hatchery. So economically, I think it's about the same as going pool first because of the queen. And you know, he's getting his gas. He's not getting any double gas, so I guess there isn't going to be any hyper fast lair. I generally expect some kind of roach build, or maybe he's going to be counter me completely and just go really heavy on defense and just pump a bunch of drones and like have 7 sunkens or something crazy like that. Obviously you need some lings as well. So I do a cute little thing here. I hide my probe, and I wait just a small while just to see what he's doing. And also back at my base, I'm going to pause for a second. What you do is, as a Protoss, if he goes hatchery first because his pool will be late, you want to get your first zealot out in time when his lings come out. And you can see the timing for that was pretty good. And then you want to get a sentry out. If you do this, this will stop any 14 gas ling run by dead. And then after that, you get some stalkers, and then you use the stalker to block your ramp instead of the zealot so that you don't die to a baneling bust. And that's pretty much the general build order. I do a sneaky little thing here. I hide my probe here. This is really small, but as you're going to see, it's actually going to win me the game in a second. And these are statements that I can't really make in StarCraft 1, because StarCraft 2 is a lot easier to play. I personally feel it's a lot more about decision making than having awesome mechanics, though obviously mechanics matter as well. So I do a cool little thing here. Remember what I said last game? If his spawning pool is going up and his teeth are moving in and out, that means he's getting zergling speed. A lot of Protoss miss this, and this is what's going to win me the game. Like, any second I'm going to win the game. So I see he goes zergling speed. I get a little bit of scouting info in his base. He sees my probe and he's like, oh shit, I didn't kill his probe. So, you know, he quickly kills my probe. And let me give some hints as to some general Zerg build orders. If the Zerg didn't go Zergling speed, I'd expect him to go for a lair. So I'd either see Zergling speed or lair. and this would give me sort of loads and loads of information. That would let me know, is he going fast hydras? Is he going to, you know, is he going to go roaches? You know, is he going to go roaches with speed? I want to know what he's doing. And I tried to do this thing here. I wanted to send my probe out over here so I can make a proxy pylon. Turns out he's got these lings coming towards my base, and so I avoid that and send my probe back. Also, a little tip for you, those of you who like to try this full warpgate build, get 22 probes and then stop making probes, and just spend your chrono boosts on your cybernetics core so that you can get units out as fast as possible. You also want to be a little bit ahead on supply when you do this full warpgate build, because as soon as you turn them into warp gates, you're going to spend all your minerals and all your supply. So here zerglings come up the ramp. I tried to force field and lock them in, maybe get some free zergling kills. Now that he knows I'm going to do this, this probably isn't going to work as well next time, but you know, that's okay. I noticed that Zerg hasn't scouted me at all. What Zerg should do is he should try and send an overlord through the space here. And that's another key thing. If I were playing a really good Zerg, I would know that, I would understand what his layer timing is from his overlord coming into my base. And a lot of people, you know, they see a speed overlord coming to base and like, oh, they're scouting me. You can actually work out what, versus a good Zerg player who's got good timings, you can actually work out what was his layer timing. You know, was it Roach Warren first, or did he go layer afterwards? You know, did he go layer first and then not have any roaches? Because I can tell if his overlord comes fast enough, I can sort of do a little bit of guesswork and reckon, I reckon he might have gone for a Roach Warren. It's a small little thing here, but he doesn't scout me at all. So obviously I saw him get Zergling speed first, so I reckon his layer is probably quite late and he won't be scouting me yet. So let me just tell you the full gate build one more time. It's really easy. You open one gate, you get a zealot and 2 sentries, or 2 zealots and a sentry. I prefer getting 2 sentries just because of the force field, and you get, you know, extra whatever. And then